Hello, hello. Good to see you all today. Hi. How you doing, girl? Said the same thing that I said. I'm good, I'm good. I'm right here making a Valentine's Day cardigan. The love cardigan. I named it yesterday. How original. They're good. The boys are at school and Catalina's in the living room watching Tinkerbell. Got her all set up with graham crackers. So this is coming along. To those of you that are just joining me, please tap the screen so you can send me some likes and more people can hear about the live in their feed. And if anybody was here yesterday, let me know. I was working on this. I started yesterday. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. That's very sweet. Yesterday, all I had was this back panel, which is what I started with, and then we worked on the armholes together. And then while I wasn't live, I went ahead and worked on the sleeve, as you can see. So I'm going with the sleeve, and then I made like this part of the sleeve, which I'm very proud of. It was not easy. It's a little tedious, but I'm working on the other sleeve, and I wanted to show you all how I went ahead and did that base of the sleeve, because I worked on the sleeve yesterday. So what I did was I went down for a total of 27 rows of the half double crochets in the back loops, and then I decreased in every stitch, and then I went ahead and started working on the wrist part of the sleeve. Right now I've just been going live and showing people how to make it, but I do have my live from yesterday which shows how I, like, the whole process of how I made it. And then, so I'm going to go ahead and edit that. That way I can get like certain things off of it that don't need to be on it. And then I'll post it to my YouTube account, my YouTube channel. And if you follow me, you can just, you know, be made aware of when I decide to post it. That way I'll have the entire process on there. So yeah, this is, I really love this. If you go to the link in my bio by clicking my account up here, follow me, then go to the link in my bio. My link tree has like everything that you can go to that belongs to me, like my channel, my Amazon wish list, my Etsy, you know, all that fun stuff. So yeah, the process was pretty easy. I just started with a panel, and then I did half double crochets in the back loops only, and then I chained 25 to make the armhole, and then just kept going. Kind of hard to explain, but you'll see in the video when I decide to post it, which will be soon. I'm working on a cardigan right now. See this here? This, I still have to work on the collar and everything. I've got the sleeves going, coming down to the end of the other sleeve. I have to count and see how many rows I have here. Thank you. And the yarn, for anybody who's interested, is Red Heart Super Saver Jumbo Pulling, and the colorway is Berry Pulling. So there's that. It's really pretty. I like it a lot. And you can use this, if anybody has tried using the pulling method, it makes like, sort of like a, like a plaid design or buffalo check design, something similar to that. If you use the right technique. It's not very easy, but if you get it right, it looks very beautiful. Did you? Yeah, honestly, I just kind of worked it up as I was live. I just kind of created it, and yesterday I did a poll of, like what colors I should use, because I was gonna do the collar and the bottom of the sleeves a different color. So I did a poll yesterday to see what people thought. So I kind of just been creating it as I go. Learn how to crochet a cardigan. House slippers, blankets, booties. Yeah, it's not hard. It's not hard. I mean, you could literally just make 3 panels, sew them together, and then work up the sleeves on the sides of the panels. It's not hard at all. I just started this yesterday and I'm almost done. So it's not hard at all. Your hand cramps. Oh, that sucks. I crochet a lot, and I want to say it's been almost nonstop for the last, I don't know, like 10 years I've been crocheting, and mine's just starting to cramp up, which sucks because I have, a business that I run selling my crochet items. So my doctor says I need to get a, I guess like a sling, or, those little wraps that you put right here on your wrist. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, no, I was just saying that I crochet a lot too, and in the past 10 years, like, it's barely starting to show signs of, just achiness and pain, just all in here, in this area here. And then I noticed when I was working on some hooded pocket shawls, and you can see on my profile, you can see the videos, like I made like 40 of them at the end of last year, like within 2 or 3 months. So all of this started to hurt. But yeah, it's getting starting to hurt. But for the first 10 years, yeah, it didn't bother me as much, honestly. It didn't bother at all. I just think that I'm starting to age a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, compression, exactly. Yes, I do make my own patterns. I created this as I was going. I went live yesterday when I started it, and I've just kind of been creating it. I am more of a visual person though, so I will post videos before I write up a pattern. Straight up. Because it's just too much math in my head sometimes. So I record myself. So I do have a YouTube channel. If you click to follow me up here or up here, wherever it's at, and then go to my profile in my bio, I have my link tree, and you could go to my YouTube channel and subscribe there, because I will be posting both lives today and yesterday of how I made this. Yeah, I just, I know how to write patterns and I've done it before, but it's just so much work, and then you have to find testers to make sure that it comes out right, and it's a lot. It's a lot. And then people blow you up if, they have issues with it, even after you've had it tested and you know that it works. Like, I'd rather just show you guys hands-on what I do. How long did it take before making your own patterns? It was a few years. I was following a lady way back when. What was her name? The Crochet Geek on YouTube. And she was like one of the only people that was crocheting on YouTube back then. And she would give us the names of each stitch and each technique as she would go with her videos. And that's how, honestly, that's how I learned how to read patterns, because she basically was reading a pattern out loud as she went. And That's what helped me. But there's a website that you can go to. I believe it's called the craftyarncouncil.com, and it has all the information that you need to begin learning how to read patterns. It has graphs, it has all of the abbreviations and what they mean, and even showing you like visual techniques of how to do those different stitches. I wish that I had known about them a long time ago, because yeah, I would have learned way faster.
It's time for me to fly away to my home.
It's time for you to fly away to your home. She has fairy wings on. It's my 3-year-old.
Time for me to fly home.
Okay, you go ahead and fly home.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye, girl. Take care. Tell everyone I send my love. Yep, so let me count this because I'm just blowing and going, and I need to have 27. I might have more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Yeah, see? One too many. Just going and going and going. So now that I have my 27 rows, I'm going to decrease. These were half double crochets in the back loops only. So to back up a little bit. And the website for the abbreviations and the graphs and stuff is called the craftyarncouncil.com. craftyarncouncil.com. Okay, so I'm gonna do a decrease, so a half double crochet 2 together in every stitch, and that will give us, I'm showing you what I'm working on, that will give us this effect here. That's this row right before I start working on this. Okay, give it that sort of bunched up look. Bring the sleeve in a bit. Did you eat your graham crackers, honey?
I'm really full.
You're really full?
Hello.
Hello.
I'm back. I'm back.
Okay. You gotta go watch your Tinkerbell show.
Oh, forgot.
Yeah.
Well, I was sleeping.
Okay. I am getting there. For the whole row, yep. The whole row. It's a pretty large, wide sleeve, so we're bringing it in. Let me double check real quick. I'm pretty sure it's the whole row. I think it might be the last. Thank God you asked. Okay, the last 2 stitches were just half double crochets. So I did it for the whole row except the last 2. Yeah, if you can see it. See that? There are 2, and then these last 2 are just half double crochets. I'm so glad you said that. And that's why I should be writing patterns down. This sweater, okay, I wear a medium to large, so it's going to be about a medium to a large. And I will say that when I made the pattern, I mean the back panel yesterday for your back, I did a foundation half double crochet row of, it was 53, and it's short. It's almost like a short jacket, so it stops here. So if you want to do more in that foundation row, I would do more. I will also say that once I am done with this sleeve here, I'm gonna go around the collar and around the bottom part and around with a border, just like the sleeves here. I'm gonna go around with that, so it will make it a little bit longer, but yeah, it's still gonna be a short jacket. All right. So there's that. Now let me remember what I did next. Next, what you do is once you've done that decrease row, you're going to chain 14. Chain 14 outward. Okay, and then we're going to work back into the chain. The size of my crochet hook is a 6.5 millimeter hook. I just joined, so have you done the collar in front? No, I have. Well, I closed the front 2 panels.
Hello.
This is what I have. Okay. Hi, sweetie.
I'm thinking.
So I finished one of the sleeves last night. Gotta weave that in. Finished one of the sleeves last night, and I have the bottom of the sleeve. I have not done the collar yet, but I'm working on the other side, the other sleeve. Okay, sweetie. Come on. Yeah. So we're going to chain 14 to start working on the base of the sleeve. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, before you chain 14, I moved down to a 5.5 with the bottom of the sleeve. Hold on, sweetie. Let me go grab my other hook. So we're going to move down. That way it's tighter. Hold on.
I was sitting right here.
Okay.
Right?
Come on, sweetie. Let me grab my hook.
Wait.
Nina. Scoot over. You're in the way. Thank you. All right. So move down to a 5.5. And then we chain 14.
I can see you.
Girl, there's not enough room for the both of us.
Then I'm going to the back of
5,
it.
6. Careful. Careful. She's hopping all over the place. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. Lena, you're on the yarn. So now we're going to do single crochets back down this chain. Okay.
I can't see.
I know, Lena. They want to see me work on this so that they can make some like this one. Okay? So we're working back down, and then what we are going to do is slip stitch back into the next stitch from the decrease round that we did. Okay, so I've made it to that last stitch, and I don't know if you can see me going around. I'm going to be going around, slip stitch into the second decrease stitch, and then slip stitch into the one after that. Okay, chain 1, turn this. I'm going to turn this, and then we're going to single crochet back down this piece that we just made in the back loops only, just 1 in each stitch all the way down, and this is gonna create that ribbing effect for the base of the sleeve. This yarn is Red Heart Super Saver. I bought the jumbo pooling in berry pooling. Okay, berry pulling. So we're working our way down. Once we make it to the last stitch and we single crochet in it, we chain 1 and then work our way, we turn it and work our way back up with single crochets in the back loops only. It's a tedious process, but it makes for a really, really pretty base of the sleeve. I love it a lot. It is sold at Walmart or Joann's, so either one. I don't think it's sold at Michael's or Hobby Lobby or any of those other places. I think it's just, Walmart. And I mean, if you want to order it online, you can get it online too, I'm sure. So I'm working my way back up. In the back loops only, remember. That'll create that ribbing effect. Okay, and so I've made it all the way to the top. This is the one we were just working in. We're going to move up to the next one and slip stitch. And then slip stitch into the following one after that. And chain one. Now we go back, down, same process over again. You're going to single crochet in the back loops only. Okay, all the way down and then all the way back up. Then you just keep doing this until you make it all the way around. And then when you finally made it to your last row that you are working in, you're going to slip stitch both of the sides together to close it off. Yes, this will be for sale when I am done with it. I will add it to my Etsy shop as soon as it is off my hook. It's really pretty. I love the color. Alright, so we're slip stitching into the decrease round and then moving to the next stitch and slip stitching again, chain one, work our way back down, all the way down, in the back loops only with a single crochet. Let's see. All right, chain one, work our way back up. Is anybody taking notes? Because I'm just making like mental notes. No. That's okay. It's okay if you're not. But if you are, then awesome. Because like I said, I'm still going to just post a video anyway, so that'll work. Okay. So I made it. Did my 2 slip stitches. Chain one, working my way back down. You know, I didn't think I was gonna like how it turned up because I know that these variegated yarns, especially the pulling ones, always tend to do, if you're not really pulling, they tend to do this whole zigzag design, but I really, really, really like the way that it's coming up. I'm glad you found me too. And if you guys tap the screen and send me likes, more people will be able to find me. I think that would be great. Because I know so many people blow me up for patterns and stuff, and I just wish that more people knew about my lives. That way they could just follow along. Alright, working my way back up. Now, the one process that's going to be really tedious coming up soon when I'm done with the sleeve is I'm going to do this same exact process for the border, the collar, all the way around. So there are going to be some areas where I'm going to have to improvise because I'm pretty sure, like, see, if when you work around the bottom, there are no actual stitches to go into, so I have to, you know, work it up evenly when I do my slip stitches. Make sure that, you know, you're not making extra rows than you need to, because I've done that before. And honestly, I would be the only one that could tell as I finished it up, and I didn't go back in and fix it. I was just like, at that point I was done. But nobody would be able to tell, but still you want to make sure that they're even when you come across that part of the cardigan. It took me forever to get this shelf behind me. I used to have an entertainment center behind me in each um like cubby where the movies were supposed to go, because it was a real old school entertainment center. That's where I had my yarn, and it just was not working. It didn't look good. And where I had the TV is where I had my knitting machine. So this was my birthday gift from my husband. He spoiled me because it was not cheap. It was not cheap at all. Okay. It was worth it though if you have a lot of yarn. I mean, it's huge. It's the whole wall, and I'm like down on the ground. So it's, yeah, there's a lot. All right, chain one, going back down. Moths, no. I don't. Um, no, I've never had that issue before. I'm sitting here trying to think. I haven't had moths. We did have an issue where we had got a toy chest that was from a neighbor of mine, and I noticed it was wicker and it had moths inside of it, but they never made it to my yarn, and that was like years ago. But I've never had that issue before, and I hope to never have that issue because that's no fun at all. It is a possibility. It can happen. So, mm-mm. Yeah, it can happen. Moths. Um, if you have like a mouse issue, which I live in the country, and that can happen. Like if you have mice, they can get into your yarn. I've heard so many horror stories. It's not fun at all. At all. I know in the wintertime, the mice out here, they like to come into old houses. Like, the houses that still have little cracks here and there. Not fun at all. Seal your house. Make sure you got all the nooks and crannies sealed off, because things can come through. I've had out here, I'm not super, super in the country. I'm in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. But we've had one instance where I woke up one morning and in my back mudroom, there was a bunch of baby snakes hatched. Like there was a nest. And I don't know how they got in, but they were there. And I was like, what is going on? I thought they were huge worms. And I got closer and was like, oh my God, they're snakes. Yeah, so anything could happen. Just please protect you guys' homes at all costs, because anything can get in. I learned to crochet through YouTube. I moved out here from California. I chased my husband down here. And I had no friends. He had no friends either, because we both moved here for the first time. And so I was at home pregnant while he was working all the time. And I always wanted to get into working with yarn and crocheting, and I never just sat down and did it. But since I was alone with nothing to do, I finally just went down to Walmart, picked up some yarn and a hook, and started watching videos on YouTube. Bouncing off of somebody else's Wi-Fi, because I had no Wi-Fi. And back in 2010, there weren't as many videos as there are now on YouTube. Yeah, it's a huge move. It was a huge move. But, I wasn't doing anything good out in California. Just lost my job and partying too much. So I said, he's offering for me to have a whole change in my life, and I did it. I just went ahead and followed through, and it was the best decision I could have ever made, honestly. So now I'm here. I have my nice home, my 3 kids, we're married, I have my business going, and I get to sit here and create lives and, you know, create these pieces with you all. I wouldn't be able to do this if I was still in California. I'd have to have a, you know, a job, like a job that you have to go to. And I'm glad. I'm glad that I made that decision. I do miss my family though. My dad and my grandmother are still back in California, so I have to go back every now and then to visit. Okay, we are almost done with this part. Almost. And I'm left-handed, so it was a lot harder for me to learn. There's a lot of videos now with left-handed crochet tutorials, but there weren't then. There were not. I have an aunt that also helped me, who's out here. She sat me down and taught me a stitch, and oh goodness, I thank her so much because, like I said, I learned hands-on. I have to be visual and actually watch somebody work on something. And yeah, after she showed me that one stitch, it was the V stitch, if anybody knows which stitch that is. She taught me that, and that was all she wrote. Now I don't really watch them as much as I used to. I know when I started, I was following a lady named The Art of Crochet by Teresa, and she also has a different name called The Crochet Geek. And I was following her, and she would teach us the names of the stitches and the techniques, and it helped me to learn how to read patterns later on down the line. But I know that there's a bunch of people on there. I know, just right off the top of my head, I know there's a lady that I follow on Instagram, and she's called Be Hooked, and I know that she does some really awesome knit and crochet tutorials. She taught me how to knit recently, so yeah, I'm trying to dive into knitting slowly but surely. It's a lot different. Okay, almost. Ooh, I know it was well over a year for me to actually lock it all down. It was probably 2 years. And even then, I feel like I'm learning every day. There's still things that I learn, even, yeah, like even to this day, there are different techniques that I learn. Yes, left-handed. Whoop whoop. um, but yeah, for me to really, really get good, it took me about 2 years, I would say. All right, looks like we are ready to close it. So now, I have these two, right? Both of them, we want to bring them together, and I'll show you. You see the ends of these stitches here? We're going to go into these ones here. And these stitches, just the back loops. We're going to go into each one, and I'll show you. So we're going to go in on this side and the back loop of this one. I don't know if you can see that. And we're going to pull through slip stitch. Okay? Do that for each one. You want to make sure that they're lined up, so you're going through two and slip stitching them together. There should be an even amount, because we did not add or increase any extra stitches. We're bringing them together. And then when we get to the end, we'll slip stitch and fasten off. and then we will move on to the next step. Okay. Last one. All right, so we've done them all. Another slip stitch, leave a tail, that way you can sew it in. And snip that. We got our extra sleeve there. Yeah, I mean, as long as I continue to get on here and teach you all, you know, I was busy last year. I tried to start creating videos and going live, teaching people how to crochet. But my custom orders were getting in my way, like badly. See, so it's almost like a little bolero jacket, but I'm going to bring it down more because we're going to make the collar. So it's going to be closed more. It's going to come lower. It'll be like a perfect size jacket. But isn't that cute? This is what we just made. Okay, I need to seal it in. Seal it in. I need to sew it in. And yeah, that's what it looks like so far. Gotta weave that in too. We're gonna go ahead and start working on the border. And so I'm thinking, and I'm, like I said, I'm working this up as I go. What I'm gonna do is find the center of the back. Okay, I'm gonna find the center of the back, and I'm grabbing the rows that the sleeves align with. Okay, and then I'm gonna go to the center from there. Or if you want, you could even just look at the top where we closed it off here and just follow this row downward. It might be easier to do that. And the reason I'm doing this, I'll tell you why. Because when we're going to chain and then do the same technique that we did for the sleeves, and we're going to create a seam here. That way when we make it all the way around, we close it off right here and the seam's in the back. And it's not showing like here or on the side or anywhere else. So we're going to attach our yarn, the back center row. Okay. So I left my hook there. That way I didn't lose my place. You could always put a stitch marker or whatever you feel more comfortable with. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and attach it. And we are going to crochet 14, which is what we did with the sleeves. If you want to do more, you can do more. You know, we're just working as we go. But I'm going to do 14 just to keep it even with the sleeves. We have the same amount of length. If you want to do 16 or 20, it's more than fine. It's a short jacket, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And we're going to go back down the chain. Same exact process. Okay. We're going to use, since we're going to work up the side from the stitches that we made. Well, I guess it's going to line up so we can use our rows from our half double crochet panel as a guide to keep them even along the bottom. So just making this up as I go. I hope you guys are enjoying so far. All right, so you could either, this piece here that we just attached, the back part of it, you can just leave it out if you want and weave it in later. Or you can crochet over it as you go. It's up to you, whatever method you prefer. I used to be that person that would do that until I started actually weaving my ends in, and I don't think I'll go back right now. It just looks much cleaner. So I slip stitched into this stitch here, and then we're gonna slip stitch into the next stitch. It's hard to see at the bottom because they're not actual, they're like the sides of your stitches or the posts of the stitches that you made earlier on. But just keep it even. So we're going to chain 1, and then work our way back down with single crochets in the back loops only. Okay. And this is going to be a process, so I might not do all of it while I'm online with you all, but just so you guys can get an idea of how to work this up, I think that it'll help you guys big time, just to see how I'm doing it. Okay, turn, chain one, go back into the back loops with single crochets all the way back up. Yes, well, I'm starting from the bottom of the back, and then we're going to work our way around the border of the entire jacket. So yes, the neck part will be also included in what we're doing. Thank you. I gotta be fast if I want to make money. You know, I gotta get this online so people can buy it and have it for Valentine's Day, and then I move on to the next piece. And some pieces sit. I'm not gonna lie. It's not like I just, you know, post and then people right away buy. I wish it was like that, but it's not. But, you know, for somebody that's watching and would like to have it, awesome. That'd be great. Somebody could just buy it immediately. But I like to be fast. That way I can just get to the next project. I also have a gold sequin gown that I'm working on. So I'm trying to get a regular schedule with my lives. I'm thinking Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays when my daughter is at daycare. Not daycare, but preschool. I can go ahead and go live then. And I will show you all sometime next week the dress that I'm working on. It's so pretty. Very sparkly. Okay, made our way back up. Slip stitch again. Chain one, go back down. That's awesome. Crocheting a cardigan while you're watching me. Really cool. What color is the cardigan that you're working on? Thank you for all the follows. I appreciate it. Yes, it's pretty. I like it a lot. If I can reach for the yarn to show you all what the colors are. Actually, I do have a video on my profile. You can see I'm holding on to it and I'm showing you all how I worked the bottom part of it. It's a gold dress. When you guys get a chance, you guys can have a look later. And you guys can see the colors. Slip stitch again. Chain one. Work our way back down. Okay, with a dream catcher in the center, that's awesome. That sounds like it's going to be beautiful.
I made a diaper change again.
Diaper change. All right, sweetie, let's go. All right, I don't know if you all want to stay here. I am going to teal accents. Wow, that sounds very, very beautiful. I'm got to change her diaper. Can't leave her hanging, but I will keep the live up and I will be right back. I don't know if you want to hang out or if you want to keep it moving. It's totally fine, but I will be right back.
All better. And the doctor's
All better. Okay. Sorry about that to those that decided to hang out. I appreciate you. Okay. Get my hands clean. And I washed them. I just always do, you know, extra precaution. No, don't ever feel like you can't do something. Don't ever feel like you can't do something. You can do it. Should have muted the sound. Why? Did you hear her pooping? Okay. Hello everybody, just joining us. I'm working up a Valentine's Day cardigan that will be for sale on my Etsy shop. It is going to be called the Love Cardigan. And I will show you what it's looking like so far. I'm working on the border. And this is what it is so far. There you go. Same on this side, obviously. And I am just going around with a rib stitch all the way around. Make it cohesive with the sleeves. And then I gotta weave in the ends and I am done. Hi, do you see this? Do you see this? London. She made me these candles here. There you go. Relaxing nap and lemon kisses. And she, you know, she went live to pour them. And she's got all this beautiful shimmer in it. They are awesome and they smell so good. If you guys love candles, you guys need to go to the London Candle Co. She's in the comments. Go ahead and go to her profile. She's amazing. I put those there just in case you decided to come in here and see this. You're welcome. Thank you. Yes, I really like it. We just did the sleeves on here on my live and I love how they came out. And it's tedious, but it's so worth it. It is so worth it. So, we're just working our way around and it is a slow process. That's my daughter in the background. She's all over the place. She's going live in 15 minutes. All right. This yarn here is Red Heart Super Saver Jumbo Pulling Yarn in Berry Pulling. There you go. Berry Pulling. Very pretty. I love how it worked up. I don't always agree with the way that this variegated yarn works up. Just, it depends on what you're working up. But I will say that with this, it worked up really pretty.
I need to solve.
What is it, sweetie? Your hair tie? Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. All right. Thank you, London. All right, I'm putting my daughter's hair up real quick. She's got wild curly hair, and it was all over the place. There we go. Is that better? Thank you. Yeah, this one will be for sale as soon as I am done with it. Oh, you don't want it up? Let's see, you got something on your lash. Come here. Now she wants it down. There you go.
Yeah, because that made my hair like a pencil.
Like Rapunzel. I want to say I am on, okay, I used one of these already, a large jumbo skein, and then I used this, this was a regular size skein. So I have yet to move to this, but since, so I guess 2.5 jumbo skeins, you can say, because I'm getting ready to finish up this regular skein, and I'll be attaching that jumbo one. I should have did it the other way around, but just grab and go. I don't even pay attention sometimes. So where's everybody joining me from? I would like to know. Let's see. I would say, yeah, 2 jumbo and 1 regular. New Jersey, Ohio, Springfield, Scurry, Texas. I am a medium to large. I would say that this is more on the medium side just because it's a short jacket. But there are some things that I need a large in. Arizona, Missouri. All right. You guys are all over. That's awesome. If you guys can tap the screen and like the live, that would be great. That would help me to venture off to more people, show up in their newsfeed. That way other people can see what we've got going. That would be great. I am in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. Let me turn this just a little bit. There we go. Do not feel guilty. You are okay. A-okay. Thank you for the follow. We have family here. Wow. In Broken Arrow? Or in Oklahoma? Well, both, technically, right? 2.5 hours. Wow. That's cool. Yeah, you know, I noticed that Oklahoma is just like smack dab in the center. You know, we're like really close to a lot of different things. Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. Yep, I am right in the heart of downtown Broken Arrow. The Rose District, that's what we call it. Very nice. It's a small town. Well, it's smaller than most. It's not like, you know, only 1,000 people or anything, but it's a fairly small town, and there's a lot of building going on. So there's a lot of new businesses coming in, and the houses are getting redone, and it's beautiful. We've got a good amount of nightlife right down the street. A lot of entertainment. It's perfect. You know, I can walk and get whatever type of food I want. If I want to eat out, everything's in walking distance. Although I still drive. I still drive regardless. I am working on a cardigan. I am almost done. I started this yesterday while I was live. I was working up the back panel and the armholes, and then I worked my way this way, closed it off up here, and then worked my way down the sleeves. And now I am working around the bottom and the sides and the collar. And once I'm done with that, I weave in my ends and I'm good. Good to go. Pink skeins in the back. Oh yeah, I've got a lot. I've got so much. I don't even know what I have, honestly. I've got a lot. I don't know if you all can. All my yarn. So much, right? So much. Thank you. Let's see. Looks like I'm missing some comments. What are you making? Follow the host. Like the live. Thank you for liking the live. I appreciate it. I'm almost at 10,000 likes. See if you all can get me there. That would be awesome. Mandala cakes. Yeah, they've got some really pretty colors with that brand. Really pretty. There's so many different yarns out there. It's ridiculous. I like to even go to the smaller yarn stores that sell like the designer kind of yarns. I mean, you know, you can only buy so much of that because they're expensive, but that luxury yarn is off the hook. It's the first time you've seen me, huh? The cardigan, this is actually going to be for sale. So I'm just working it up and I'm gonna list it in my shop. I have another cardigan. Well, it's not really a cardigan. It's like an asymmetrical vest in a berry color. It's like a reddish purple. That is a custom order, my last custom order, that is going out today. I still need to do just the borders on some of it, but I'll be working on that this evening. And well, not really, kind of like this afternoon, so here within the hour I'll start up on that. Wow, you guys got me up to, I'm already seeing 11,000. Thank you.
Hi,
Thank
I'm
you so much.
Rapunzel.
Uh-oh, my daughter just walked in looking like Rapunzel. She's got a chain. This crochet chain she's using as her hair. She says she's Rapunzel. I probably will work this up again. Hold on, sweetie. Don't go over the cord, okay? I will work this up again in a different colorway. Especially because I love how fast it worked up. But yeah, this won't be the only one that I post to my shop. Especially right now, it's cold. It's cold. I went outside just now to go get my candles that London made for me. I don't know if she's still here, but I went out there to get my candles and I didn't wear a jacket and I was freezing. Freezing. It's like, geez, when is it gonna ease up? I also have a lot of other items in my shop. I have a lot of resin earrings and home decor, dominoes. I have finished crochet pieces. I don't sell the pattern for this. I just started this up yesterday on my live. Like I'm making it up as I go. Seriously. I will probably post the video of both lives before I write up a pattern. I'm just be honest. I have a hard time writing up patterns just because I don't have the time to do it. So I do apologize if you really wanted something written out. maybe if I get enough people begging me for a written pattern, I'll sit down and take the time to do it. There's just so much involved in that. It's very cool though. I like how it came out. Something different. I know a lot of people are making the hexagon cardigan right now. And I wanted to start one up, but I don't know. I like oversized cardigans, but I wanted something that was more form-fitting. So that's why I started this one. Thank you all for the gifts. You know, I thought about that. I did think about getting someone to dictate. Well, you know, my dictator will probably be my husband. He's my helper and everything. I don't know if you all have gone to my profile yet or have been to my profile or seen my videos, but I have. My husband was helping me last year and he was sewing on all of the pockets on all of my pocket shawls that I sent out at the end of the year. And yeah, he's big time help. So that actually might be a good idea. Thank you. Yep, it's getting there. I am almost done with half of the back. What are you doing, Lena? And then I will be coming around the side. Be careful, girl. No, that'll be a tricky part to come around. Actually, I think I might fasten off and then work my way up. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I kind of wanted to just go around without having to fasten it off and go in again in another location because I hate weaving in ends. But we'll see as soon as I get there. Because if that's the case, you know, I didn't even need to start in the center. Now that I'm thinking about it, I could have just went across the back. That's okay though. No biggie. It's gonna get done no matter what. Thank you. Let's see. All right, those of you just joining me, let me know where you're joining me from and tap the screen, please, to send likes. That way I can be seen by more people. That would be a huge, huge, huge support for me. I appreciate that. So I'm just continuing to work my way up and down, up and down, up and down, and across. Up and down and across. I do have some other patterns. That would be great if you could. I appreciate you with that. If you can get me to 20,000, it would be a good day. It's a good day no matter what, though. Let me also say that. I have some patterns in my shop already. I have a pattern for a Selena costume, which was really popular during Halloween. It's for a baby, you know, costume for a baby. And then I also have a thigh-high sock pattern, which is also very popular. And I think that this yarn with that pattern, that would be gorgeous. And they work up fast, super fast. Maybe I will go live sometime next week working a pair up. I appreciate you all. I'm at 14,000 likes. That is so cool. All right, let's get this almost done. One. Down. See, this right here is what I should have did. Differently. And that's okay. If you make a mistake, it's whatever. You just fix it. It's fixable. So we run around half of the back up to the front. I could make it rounded and bring it this way along the side and around the neck. But what I'm going to do now is just fasten it off for right now. And I'm going to work up the other side of the back. Which was, I should have just went across the whole back. That's how you know I'm creating this as I go. Yeah, I should have did it that way, and I'm only saying that because I don't want it to have a rounded side like that. I don't want to bring it around. So when I'm done with this other side, I will work my way up this way. I will chain up this way and then work my way with the single crochet ribbing around. So that's how we're going to do it. All right, let's go ahead and I will take the other end on this side and work my way down this way. And like I did with the sleeve, I'll just attach it here. Sorry, guys. Trial and error, right? All right, so I'm going to attach my yarn here. And just 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. Keep it moving. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the likes. You guys are awesome. So we are getting the ribbing done for this cardigan that I'm working on. I am almost there. We are getting there. So I chained 14 and then I worked my way back down with single crochets, slip stitched into the jacket or the cardigan. Then I'm working my way back down in the back loops, creating a ribbed effect. We're going to work our way back up. We chained 1, go back into the single crochet back loops only. I hope you all are having a good day. And I thank those that are with me now. I appreciate you all's support. I'm happy to be able to do this for you all because I haven't had any time to go live lately since September or October, I think it was. Everything just got so busy for the holidays. And then we lost my father-in-law the day after my husband's birthday. So that was, it was the day after Thanksgiving too. So it was pretty hard on all of us. But we're starting to get back into the swing of things. Trying, at least. All right. Keep moving, moving, moving. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. We were very close to him. But you know, it's life, right? We all have to go. It's not the fun part of life, but do what we have to do. I am on the move here. I'm trying my best to get this back part done so I can move around the neck. I was gonna do it all once, but I don't think it was gonna turn out good. I don't really care for like rounded corners. We are getting there. It is 3 o'clock. Kids will be home in an hour. Well, my boys will be home in an hour. No, he wasn't a smoker. He had prostate cancer, and they got all of the cancer. They were able to get it, but unfortunately what they didn't get was the fact that it had spread to the bones. And that's what took him out. They tried a bunch of different treatments, and nothing was working. Then they told him about a program that they were doing, some special study that they were doing, and instead of it helping, it backfired, and it took a turn for the worst. So he ended up passing in November. I think I said that already. Well, I'm happy that I really pushed my husband to go back to California where his dad lived, to go visit. You know, he didn't realize how bad it was, and I told him, I said, you have to go out there. You have to go and see your dad because he does not look good. And so he went and saw him, and he spent his birthday with him, his last birthday that he was able to celebrate. And then the next month he passed. So I'm glad that he was able to go and spend that time with him. Thank you. You know, sometimes we have to share these things because holding it in is like, I think it's even worse.
Mommy?
Yes, sweetie?
Wear a pencil dress for one bit.
Where's your Rapunzel dress? I didn't even know you had one.
I have one.
She's got so many dresses.
Will you buy the pencil one?
Okay, I'll buy you a Rapunzel one.
No.
Oh, I bought you a Rapunzel one.
Yeah, you did already. Zoe?
Oh, silly. Okay. Do you know where it's at?
In my closet.
In your closet. Okay, we'll get it down here in a minute, okay?
Okay.
Okay. My favorite holiday, gosh, I love all the holidays. I'm not gonna lie. All of the end of year holidays. Oh, hi, welcome. I love Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. But as we were just speaking about my father-in-law, his favorite was Halloween, and he had us all hooked on Halloween. When I met him once when I was a child, he lived across the street. He and my husband lived across the street from my uncle. And I had to be maybe 7 or 8, and I was at my uncle's house, And it was around Halloween, and they had a haunted house. My husband and his dad had a haunted house set up in their basement. And I remember going in and freaking out because they had a guy with a chainsaw inside there. And I freaked out. And my father-in-law came and gave me a big hug and you know, filled my bag up with candy, told me it was going to be okay. And I tell that story to everyone because never did I ever think that he would end up being my father-in-law one day. So crazy how life works, right? Super crazy. Thank you for the follow. And thank you for joining. I'm here working up a cardigan right now. I'm doing the ribbing border around the bottom half of the sweater, and then I'm going to work my way around this part of the sweater. Oh, you all met when you were 5? That's awesome. That's so cool. You know, having memories of like playing tag with my husband, and then like we didn't see each other for years after my uncle moved. And then I met him again through my cousin. He and my cousin went to high school together, and so they would hang out after high school was over, and I met him again, and that was it. That's all she wrote. Yeah, see? It's funny how it works like that, huh? So funny. Grafghan cardigan. Nice. Very nice. Well, welcome in. I appreciate you spending time with me today. Doing something that I love, just creating with yarn. Trying to see how much I have left on this back part. A little bit. Getting there though. Come on. Mm-hmm. Okay, I need to have a sip of my Red Bull. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Yarn colors. Aren't they gorgeous? This is Red Heart Super Saver Jumbo Pooling in Berry Pooling colorway. And I haven't showed you all the actual jacket in a minute, so I will show you in just a second. Let me slip stitch this back in here. That one there. I'm making a cardigan. Go ahead and put it on without messing up where I'm at. This is what I have so far. So you can see, this is what I'm working on here. I'm also gonna go around this top portion. Here, let me lower it. See if you can see better. Sorry. Here we go. See, this is the ribbing that I started up. And then my sleeves. Still have to weave in the ends. But it's coming along. Isn't it cute? Doesn't go well with my shirt, you know. But I like it. I like it so far. I think that it is coming along. Especially for something like I just started this up on my live video yesterday. And I'm just working as I go, creating as I go. So it's going pretty well. All right. I think that it'll be perfect for Valentine's Day. It's called the Love Cardigan. Thank you. I love purple too. I have some good purples that I could use up. Now I almost went ahead and made all the ribbing on the sleeves and around here this dark purple. I was thinking about doing it that color. My husband convinced me, well, and my TikTok followers convinced me, no, just to keep the same colorway going throughout the entire piece. And I am very thankful because it looks good. Yeah, you know, making your own clothing is fun. And I used to hate like modeling my own stuff, and I don't know, I felt funny in it, and I don't know, somewhere down the line I just began to gain confidence, and now I love it. I go to the stores now and see stuff and I'm like, I can make that. I can make And you know, my husband trying to save money, he's like, yeah, you can make that. Yeah, you can make that. Don't even, it's okay. Let's not break the bank. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I am using Red Heart Super Saver Jumbo Pulling in Berry Pulling colorway. Colorway is called Berry Pulling. Yeah, it is. It is better to model it. I learned that through like experience. I noticed that, you know, when I would post on Instagram that my pictures with me modeling it always got more attention than the pictures with the mannequin. Yes, what had happened was I was going to come around. I was going to start in the back and then come around to the front and then go around and then end in the back. What I did differently was I fastened off as soon as I got... Here, let me come around this way. This is what we started up. And I fastened off as soon as I got here. I changed my mind at the last minute because it would have been rounded and I didn't want a rounded corner. So I want just a sharp edge, sharp pointed corner. So I fastened off here and then I'm just continuing along the other side of the back. And then I'm going to work my way up and around the neck. So I do apologize for that. Trial and error. Some stuff for my daughter. Make it. See if it fits. Yeah, that's always good. Always good for sizing purposes. Hello.
I was walking to your house.
You were.
Yep.
Very nice. Was
Yep.
it a long walk?
Yeah, it was too long.
Too long.
Well, I got a present for you at my home.
You have a present for me?
Yep, come on.
Okay, you gotta wait until I'm done with this, okay, sweetie? I'm almost done. And then I'm going to give you all instructions. 20,000? Woo! Thank you. Thank you so much to everybody that has liked my live video. I appreciate it.
There's a purple present in my home.
There's a purple present.
Yep.
Is it a purple people eater?
No, it's a present.
Thank you all. I appreciate it. Thank you for the likes, the follows, the shares.
Okay,
It's so cool. It helps me to get exposure to other people that may be crocheters. You know, I would like to have people see me and, you know, kind of try to work up something with me. That'd
Say
be cool.
what it is.
What it is.
See what it is.
See what it is? Okay, look, I have this much more. I'm almost there, okay? And then we can turn the live off and I will show you all. I'll give you all instructions on how to work up around the neck. It's the same process. We're just going to put our yarn. We're going to attach our yarn somewhere and then we'll go from there. We'll do the chain 14 and then work our way up and around.
I got a purple present at home.
Purple present?
You will cover your eyes in a minute, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Thank you. You have a great day as well. Have a good one.
Let me turn the lights off so you cannot see what it is.
Okay.
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 I put the light off already. Put the light off already.
Okay.
Because I'm talking quiet.
Okay.
Yep. Because it's your birthday.
It's my birthday. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Here we go. Give Mom a present.
Okay. Thank you. I'm sitting here trying to multitask and play with her and crochet and be live all at the same time. So next week she will be back in her preschool for a few hours a day and I'll be able to go live and show you all a few other things that I'd be working on, that I would be working on. Really? Oh my gosh.
Any minute you can open it.
Okay, I'm almost done, okay? Watch your step.
Okay. Take the video with you.
I can't take the video with me, sweetie. You crazy?
Oh.
Nope. Over this way. Okay?
Okay.
She's so silly. So silly.
I can't see.
She does have a great surprise for me. You're so silly. Okay, big head. Hey, come back. Say hi.
Hi.
It's her little Frodo. She won't let me put her hair up, only for school. I have 3. She's my youngest. She is 3, almost 4. Hey, Lena, scoot back. And then I have 2 boys who are at school right now. Scoot back. Scoot back. Okay. One is 11 and the other is 7. So they're all like 3 years apart. 3 to 4 years. Hey, go to your present and then I will be in there in just a second, okay?
No, into your present.
Yes.
I'm going to your present.
She's so silly. She is wild. Very wild. Thank you. Do you have any kids? Anybody? She loves singing and dancing. That's her thing. Nice. 3-year-old. 4. Hey, more the merrier. I would have more, but I ended up having so many complications with each pregnancy. And with each pregnancy, they were getting worse and worse. So with her, well, I don't want to be too graphic, but I had a moment where I thought I was miscarrying. And they could neither confirm or deny, but I believe I did miscarry. I think I had twins and I miscarried one. I don't even know if that's possible, but it did feel like that. And we went to the emergency room and I was, you know, for sure, just so confident that I had lost her.
Mommy.
And they were like, nope, there's a baby there. There's a heart beating.
Mommy?
What?
Mommy?
Yes.
Today's your birthday.
Today's my birthday.
Yep, you're the birthday girl now.
Wow. Thank you.
Yep, I made a present for you, a big one.
Okay. I better just end this real quick so I can go and be with her.
Yep,
6 kids. That's awesome. Love kids.
I just
But I only have a little bit left. Just a little bit, okay? I have like 3 more rows and I'm going to close this off. And then I'll come and play with you, okay?
Yep, and they're going to party by ourselves.
Oh my gosh, I wish you guys could see what she just did. She said, decorate the party by ourselves.
Decorate party by ourselves.
Thank you.
So
yeah, I have just this last
quietly right now.
2 rows. And then I'm going to close it off for you all. And then I will get on out of here so I can play with her. We are here and here. All right.
Time to play with me yet?
Last time down the
Time to play
line.
with you, Mommy.
We're coming.
Mommy, stay with your present.
That's another reason why I crochet so fast. That is another reason. It's like, okay, I'm coming, hold on. Right, I'll be there right now. 8 kids. That's so amazing. I wish I had all of the space in the world and the means to be able to physically have babies like that. You know, I ended up, like I said, I had those issues and I ended up having to close down shop, unfortunately. But yeah, I wish that she had a sister. I really do. But that's okay.
I was watching Red Panda at my room.
Yeah, Red Panda?
Yeah, at my room.
That girl, she just kicked my door shut.
Yes.
All right, closing it up, okay? We're closing up the area that I should have. I should have just went across, but I had another idea in mind, so that's how I ended up with that in the center. So we're going to go show you all, in case you weren't here earlier. We have 2 that we are bringing together. So we're going to go into these stitches here and the back loops of this, these stitches. So go close it all off. We're doing slip stitches. We'll go into both while they're lined up. This should be an even amount of the same stitches on each. And we slip stitch through both of them as we make our way down.
We did it.
Lena. Did you get the door back open? Or did you lock us in here?
I locked us in here.
You locked us in here.
Yes, I did.
Oh no. Okay, that was loud. Almost there, guys. Okay. Okay, don't hurt yourself. So I'm going to leave a tail long enough for me to weave back in.
Yeah.
Oh, pulled it the wrong way.
Yeah.
Go. So
Yeah.
there is that.
And
And wow. Hold on.
to me here.
The pattern almost aligned perfectly. What's a trip?
No, you're all done.
That is a trip how it did that. All right. So I'll show you all what to do next. And then I gotta go. You're going to attach your yarn
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
here.
7,
Okay.
8.
And you're gonna chain 14 just like we did.
Oh, I love this.
And then you are going to single crochet down the chain, slip stitch in one stitch, slip stitch in the next stitch, chain one, work your way in the back loops, single crochet all the way and all the way down until you get here to this side, and you'll be done. That's it. That's all it is. If you want, you can be extra. You can be extra. I was gonna say bougie, but and single crochet around if you wanted to make it really, really have a finished look. You can totally do that. It's up to you. But for now, I have to let you all go. I hope that you enjoyed. Let me put it on one last time, and then we will get going. So there we are. Let's see, let me move this back. You can see it better. Don't move, Lena. So there that is. There is, and we could totally block so that it doesn't fray up this way or flare up. So there it is, and it'll be more clothes because we're going to add more of that collar, so it'll be 14 single crochets, and it'll be way more clothes than it is right now. So I'm not fat, I swear.
Now let's go.
I hope you guys like how it looks so far.
Now let's go.
Because I do. I love how it came out. It looks awesome. Super excited. So I'm going to go ahead and let you all go. If you guys can, follow me and like. You can tap the screen to like my live. And when you follow me, you will get a notification of the next time that I go live, and that will be very soon. I'll be working on a new project, and before the weekend's over, I will post a video of not only the tutorial of the lives from the last 2 days, but the finished product. I will post it onto my TikTok. So you guys have a good day. And if I don't see you tomorrow, then have a good weekend. I appreciate you guys spending time with me. You guys take care and have a good one. Bye.